I cannot believe I have to do this again. Malo lili everyone. Before I begin, let me just introduce myself. My name is Carly Tupola, and this is She Teaches Tongan. I apologize if you hear Miss Rachel in the background or if there's any other distractions during this video. If you didn't see on my social media, my original Patreon video got deleted. Love that. So this is me making a quick makeup video in 48 hours so that way I can have something to post and still put it up for you guys, keep creating content because I don't want to put off making my long form videos any longer. Let's just jump into more of the questions that I've been getting about why I started She Teaches Tongan. Today, the day I was supposed to post this Patreon video, was the 8-year anniversary of me getting my mission call and 2 years of starting She Teaches Tongan. No, I did not think I was going to start She Teaches Tongan when I started She Teaches Tongan, but it kind of escalated to be that. When I posted about getting my mission call to Tonga, the response was amazing and explosive is kind of the word I would use. Not at all what I expected to be. It was a bunch of people, Polynesian, Polynesian alike, asking me about living in Tonga, learning the language, learning the culture, all that jazz. So I was like, oh my gosh, this is the content people want to see. Of course I'm gonna make it. So I did, and now here we are 2 years later. I've made videos. I have worked with a lot of different Tongan companies in the last year, and this year I hope to be able to start She Teaches Tongan as my own company per se, and making Tongan language resources for you guys. So it's been a very slow burn growth, but I'm very grateful to see the growth and to see where She Teaches Tongan has taken me, just as far as my relationships with people within the Polynesian community and how people have benefited from me sharing, whether it's a mission experience, what helps me learn the language, all that stuff. Going to Tonga completely changed my life forever, not just because of She Teaches Tongan, but it led me to see that what my true passion is in helping other people have a knowledge that they didn't have before that could change their life, right? And so when I was on my mission, that was teaching people the gospel. When I came home from my mission, I kind of lost sight of like what that would be for me, because as a missionary, your sole focus is being a missionary. So I kind of had to reshift that back into the real world and find, okay, what is this thing that I'm going to be able to bring to a community, to even if it's just to one person, what is this thing going to be? And I found that to be teaching. I taught seminary after my mission and I loved it, and so I thought I should just teach. I don't know what I want to teach, but I want to teach. And I found teaching English. The opportunity to not really teach like official English classes, but a lot of kids would come with their homework to me and like share, oh, how do you say this, kind of a thing. And I got the same like joy and pride out of helping them in that. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna try this and see if it's what I want to do. Let me tell you, when I say I loved it from the get, like when I'm in those college classes, I could tell the difference, like feel the difference in my body. I could tell my grades because I wanted to learn, because I wanted to be there. I was passionate about it and I wanted to learn about it. So that's what I went to BYU and I studied. I studied applied English linguistics because I didn't have TESOL as a major. My minor was TESOL. And honestly, BYU Provo is where I felt prompted to go from the get. I really wanted to go to Hawaii because I mean, it's Hawaii, duh. But the Lord knew my husband was in Utah. So I'm in Utah. I told Seti I was going to be in Utah and he was going to be in Utah. So it ended up working out. Got my husband, got the degree I wanted, doing what I love. And yeah, I feel like She Teaches Tongan was just a big blessing at the time in my life, because I was a year postpartum with Lelu. She had just turned 1. And I didn't teach that whole year. I taught until I gave birth to Lelu. And kind of coming on TikTok and teaching again felt like I was filling that void, able to help these people with something that I love and that I'm passionate about. Navigating social media, on the other hand, for the last 2 years has been very interesting. Like I said, I've gotten a lot of love and support, but on the other hand, there's a lot of people who don't like the church, who don't like that I served a mission, who don't like that I know the language, share the language, cultural things, etc. And that's okay. I totally believe people are allowed to have their own opinions of me. Like I said before, it's just been very interesting to navigate, and I thought a couple times that I would stop posting. I did go on a few social media breaks where I took a month, 2 months off because of that, for mental health reasons. I'm really proud of myself for never quitting and for even pursuing longer form, because it is a hard thing to do. It's a hard thing to kind of dust off and get back up again. So I'm really proud of myself for that and for pushing through, and I think that's why I want to do what I want to do, have the language resources, mini Tongan lessons. I want to share more about my mission, more, different things like that, just with you guys in a longer format rather than a 30-second, 1-minute video. So I hope that that's what people want out of these videos, is the Tongan lessons, second language tips. I'm going to be sharing, like I said, more stuff maybe with my family. If Seti wants to see the camera, maybe you'll hear from him a little bit. I have a lot of stuff that I want to do with She Teaches Tongan still. So stay tuned for all of that. It all works out the way that it's meant to. What will be, right? Sorry this isn't the original video. I feel horrible, but I'm also really happy that I, again, pushed myself to make this video to come out on Sunday, and hopefully I will have the general conference items available for you guys as well for this next weekend for general conference, and check those out in the Patreon as well. Leave any questions, comments, things that you guys want to learn from my Patreon, what you like, what you don't like. Let me know as well. I will take the criticism and I will make it to be what you guys want it to be. Thank you again so much. Malo Alpito and Ofalaheatu Komotolu, and I'll see you next time.